This is the Glatt Properties Podcast, Halloween Horror Stories, episode number 6, the final one. I'm your host, Bruce Gladhorn. Let's make this one quick, fast, and in a hurry. I don't want to waste any of your time. The entire premise of this month was to talk about horror stories. Okay? Just to prepare you mentally for some of the BS that you have to deal with. Please don't let any of this stuff deter you. Remember, we're thinking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years out in advance for some of these homes. Yes, you're going to screw up 1 year in a 30-year mortgage. But if all you do is screw up for 1 year, you're a 97% success rate. Okay? So take it for what it is. If you screw up for 10 years, you're still at a 66% success rate. And in business, that's pretty good. It could be better, but it's pretty good. So you just got to take these things in stride and just kind of move from there and just, expect the worst, hope for the best. But don't let any of these stories deter you. Get out there. Go look at stuff. Right now, we're kind of in a lull in the market. Homes are still selling for the list price, even though there are high interest rates. But I just had a meeting this week with the lender, and, we still have a couple more months to go for the market to kind of level out. They're going to have to drop interest rates, period. It's not going to be like 2008. It's not going to be like double-digit interest like it was in the 80s. It's not going to be like that stuff. They're refining the system. What people have to remember and keep inside of their head is that we're trying to figure out this experiment daily. And it's a pain in the ass. It's easy for some jamoke with a microphone. Apologize, I don't want to keep this one PG. It's easy for some idiot with a microphone to stand on a street corner and preach about how this person's doing a horrible job or that person's doing a horrible job. All right. You may be right. But that's the thing about an experiment. You're going to screw up until you don't. And you might find out that you keep screwing up because the experiment is wrong and you're never going to get the result that you're looking for because you just can't. 1 + 2 never makes 4. It always makes 3. So you got to learn these things. You got to figure this stuff out. So just like the people that are running the country at the top are trying to figure it out, the young people in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, they're trying to figure it out as well. So if you want some help figuring it out, here's what you do. You go to Glatt Properties at Instagram, and you follow us. You go to our Instagram, my Instagram, Bruce Gladhorn, Realtor Bruce. Give us a follow. We'll walk you through it. We'll help you out as best as we can because we don't want you to do anything but win. Other than that, gang, next week we're going to do a little bit of updating on the mortgage and real estate market. I am going to try to figure out how to get some video up here, how to do whatever the case may be. I'm a one-man wrecking crew over here, so, cut me some slack. Yeah. Or don't. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. But yeah, we're trying to get some video in here, try to get some photos, put some nice things up. And as I'm looking at this right now on my to-do list, you guys have to keep in mind a few things. This is why we're very active in the real estate market, and not to get into too many details, but 3 big reasons why you got to get into investing and taking care of yourself is, number 1, if you want to have a nice life, you have to protect your neck. And the way that we see it is that, we want a whole mess of kids. We want to have as many houses as we can to support the income that we might lose in case something happens to one of us. Okay, additionally, you also want to pass stuff on to your children. And real estate isn't really taxed when it gets passed down. It is, but it's not taxed on the way there. The tax code and laws, you're going to have to do your homework on that one. But, yeah, there's different things that you can do to get around all that stuff. So you can transfer wealth. You can grow wealth. It's not easy. But those that do it and stay in the game, stay in the fight, they usually get rewarded. So you got to think about all these things, especially if you're going to want to have a family, you're going to X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. You got to really think about this. If you're just living for tomorrow, hey, this is way out of your scope of knowledge. or your even area of operation. So it doesn't even matter what I say because it's way, way outside of what it is that you want to do. So don't even worry about it. But otherwise, we have some fun things coming up. Like I said, go give us a like, follow, share us. Please help us reach other people just to teach them how to do it, show them how to do it, and if they want it, great. If not, keep walking. Otherwise, my name is Bruce Gladhorn. This is the worst podcast I think I've ever done. If you made it this far, have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend. And if you ever need any help, glattproperties@gmail.com. Send us an email. Be more than happy to help you out. And that's all I got. So stay safe, y'all. Enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend. Get out there. Take a photo of a beautiful tree. See ya.